Hello YouTube, John here with Beer, Bourbon, and Bushcraft, and today this is one of the videos that I promised in my last video to talk about my bug out bag. I'll be right back after the intro. This is my get home bag. Like I said previously, I work about 54 miles from work, and just in case SHTF, I need a way to get home. This is the kit that I've put together. This is a 511 Rush 24 pack, and we're going to go ahead and go through the contents of it. I just went through it a little while ago and adjusted it for fall, since it is fall here in West Central Kentucky. So let's jump right into it and see what's in there. First off, on the outside I've got my trauma kit. It's a nice MOLLE trauma kit. You can see it weaves in. It's a 4x6 kit, dual zippers, opens up, and I've put myself together a nice little trauma package in here. I have an EpiPen. I have some food allergies, so I have to carry this with me at all times. Got a little bit of an updated boo-boo kit here in a Ziploc baggie, bandages, alcohol wipes, small gauze, some tape and whatnot. Alcohol prep pads inside there. On this side I've got a 3-inch Israeli compression bandage and my cat tourniquet. I'm sure all of you are familiar with these. You should have a tourniquet of one kind or another. In my large trauma bag upstairs I have 2 more of these, I believe, and then some SWAT T tourniquets that I keep in there. But for me, I have my battle dressing and my cat tourniquet in my first aid pouch. I'm gonna go through these pouches pretty quick here. I keep some extra ammo. If you've watched my EDC video, I'll put a link down below. For that, you can go check that out. You know that I have a Springfield XT40. I carry 25 rounds here. Okay, next to my ammo, I carry a fire kit. This is a small tin. It's got some fire starting capabilities in it. Live fire, lighter, some pocket box guitar picks. I've got some cotton, flint, some jute twine, fire steel, and a piece of high carbon steel. And since it is No Shave November, I got my mustache going right there. My high carbon steel. So that's my little fire kit I carry with me in here. And this, I like nice, compact. I can grab it if I get separated from my pack or I have to leave my pack. I can throw that in my pocket and go. I should also mention this weighs 22 pounds without any water in it. The other small pouch, I have another 25 rounds of ammunition, some dental floss, 101 uses for this stuff aside from flossing your teeth. You all know about cordage use, fishing line. You can use it as sutures. Just grab yourself some dental floss and carry it with you. And then I have a couple, I believe these are Colgate, Colgate little mini toothbrushes that come pre-packaged. They've got a little hard piece of toothpaste type stuff there just to give you a little oral hygiene, lift your mood up a little bit. No one likes wandering around with dirty teeth. My front pouch here, fixed blade knife. I'm sure you all recognize this. This is the Mora Companion. Incredible blade. It's made in Sweden, stainless, and it comes razor sharp. And you could pick these up on the internet all day long for around $10 or $11. TPE handle, it's very comfortable to hold. This is a great little knife. I highly recommend it. If it's within your means, grab one of these and test it out, and you will not be sorry for getting it. In fact, it'll probably become one of your favorite knives. I have several Moras and I love all of them. They all perform outstanding. Got a Sawyer mini filter. This is the whole kit. It's got the filter, the straw, the bag inside there for water filtration. It's also got the backflow syringe so that you can clean your filter out when you need. This one has not been used. I keep this bag in my truck, and anytime I use something, I try and replace it, because if you leave water in this, it will freeze and will break the filter. So you need to remember, if you do use it and you're going to be in a cold environment, at least maybe put your filter in your pocket, keep it close to your body so it doesn't freeze and you don't break your filter, and you'll be able to use that over and over again as long as you don't let it freeze. And this Sawyer filter is good for up to 100,000 gallons. Keep that right there. As you all know, I live in Kentucky, so I've got a paper map of the great state of Kentucky right here that's easily accessed. A pair of mechanics gloves, always good to have. Inside here I've got a set of map reading cards, including a Fresnel lens. So the secondary source to start fire, you can always use the sun to start. And then this lays out grid coordinates on topo maps. It wouldn't be good with this street map that I have for Kentucky, but for topographic maps, that works well. I have the Suunto Lensatic compass with the split signaling mirror on it so that you can shoot azimuths, and it's a great little compass. It's also got a whistle on the end of it to call for help if you need. So nice little compass there. Also down inside here I have a couple eating utensils. As you all know, 2 is 1, 1 is none. So I've got a plastic molded spork, and then I have a CRKT eating tool with the hex heads, the bottle opener, the can opener. Nice little spork. Good little piece of kit to have with you. That's all I've got in the front. Go to the side pouch here. I don't believe I have anything in either of my side pouches. On the outside of my bag, you can see I've got a Molly water container here. So I've got a water pouch here in the front pocket. Well, a small survival tin I put together. It's got a small fishing kit, and then inside the tin I've got some Band-Aids, water filtration tablets, a small knife. This is basically an emergency. I can get around for a little while on this kit. It's got about 25 feet of paracord wrapped around the outside. I've got it sealed with tape so it's totally waterproof, and it's just an Altoids tin survival kit. Probably do a video on this kit at another day. I'm not going to unwrap this and go through this today, but just know that nice little survival kit. And then inside the container here, I've got an expandable water bottle. It opens up. Holds about, I believe it holds 1 liter of water. That's a nice little expandable water bottle. Once you filter your water, you can put that in there and store it in there, carry it with you. It's got a nice little tab on it. You can hook it onto a carabiner or whatnot. And inside here I have Dave Canterbury's Pathfinder cup and bottle. It's a little hard to get out. This is a 25-ounce cup. I do have a lid for it. I just don't have it in the pack with me here. Bottle nest inside of it. Single wall stainless steel, so you can boil with this. And then inside here, I try and keep a lot of my water stuff together. Got some Aquatab water purifiers, and then, like most people, I am a fan of coffee. So whenever my wife and I go out of town, stay at a hotel, we always grab some extra coffees, and I pack them in here. This is already packaged in a filter, so you can fill this up with hot water, drop that in, and have yourself a nice cup of coffee, or put it inside your cup. And then in here I also keep about 100-foot yank of OD paracord. Tons and tons of uses for the paracord. And just to save space, I pack that stuff in my bottle. Of course, if I ever need to use it, I just pull everything out and then I can use my bottle to do my boiling or whatever I need to do on it. Okay, moving right along. Get into the main section of the pack here. I'm going to go ahead and set this on the ground so that I can talk to y'all and not take up all the space here. Check out my videos. I've done a quick tabletop review of this. This is Titan Survival's emergency sleeping bag. It's a nice thick Mylar bag that's about 7 feet tall. You can definitely get inside of it. It's a lot thicker and better than a Mylar emergency blanket. And these are available either at titansurvival.com or Amazon. Shimag, this one's white. I can use this for signal. And then, of course, you know the 100 other uses you have for a Shimag. Filtration, bandaging. I have a second set of gloves. These are a little more tactical mechanics gloves. They have the TPE over the knuckles to keep you from busting your knuckles. Nice little tactical set just in case I need it. I have about 25 feet of duct tape wrapped around a cut up credit card. I have a little weatherproof fire starting kit. This has got a small expandable bellows, kind of like an old antenna off of a radio, some fire quick tinder, and a fire steel stored in this nice little waterproof container. Neat little thing, pretty much everything you need to start a fire right here. Set. Of course, redundancy, an extra fire set above and beyond what I've already got. Have 2 hooded ponchos. One you can use them for ground cover, covering yourself, covering your gear. They're nice and thin, 2 of them, super lightweight. They don't cost much money. Grab a few and throw them in your kit. You also have a Frontier straw, more water purification. This one's designed to, you stick the straw inside the filter and you put it into a source to drink from. It's a nice little product. I've got a review of this on my channel where I actually draw a cup full of water from my compost bin and drink it through this straw, and it was this exact straw. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. You can go check that out if you want to see me drink some compost water that tasted perfectly fine. Also carry, since it is fall, I carry some clothes. What I've got in here is a nice, I think this is a 4-liter waterproof bag. So I can use this bag as a secondary water supply source, fill it up full of water, filter it through the Sawyer, put it in my container and boil it. Inside here I've got 2 pair of merino wool socks and military issue upper and lower polycros. So just in case the weather turns cold or my feet get wet, I've got a couple changes of socks, and if it does get cold while I'm on my truck home, I've got some undergarments to put on underneath my clothes to help retain the heat in my body. An REI cook set. This is a nifty little set here. Comes with a couple pots, a couple lids. Comes with a cleaning cloth. I've got an S-bit stove with fuel to cook on. I've got some Coleman camp towels in which you get these wet and they expand out. Nice way to clean yourself. Some more duct tape. Some more S-bit fuel. Hand sanitizer. Not only for cleaning your hands, but you can squirt this on something, hit it with a ferro rod, and that stuff will light up like there's nobody's business. This stuff is extremely flammable. And then I've got another container of, these are actually Tums. Just in case, get an upset stomach, I've got about a half a roll of Tums in here that, we all know that happens, eating out, getting home, your nerves are shot, help save you a little bit. This has got a nice 4-quart pot, or a 4-cup pot, excuse me, 2-cup pot, and then a lid and another cleaning cloth, carrying bag. It's a nice little kit I picked up from REI. Here I've got a folding shovel from Gerber. This is a neat little shovel, courtesy of my lovely wife for Christmas. It's that simple. You got a nice little shovel. Works really good, digging little trenches, making a small fire pit if you need to, digging a latrine, and it folds up and stores nicely in this nice little bag. It's a nice, neat little shovel. It doesn't have any sharpened edges on it, so you don't have to worry about it poking through the bag. Like some of them, they come with a serrated edge and a sharpened edge, which I can understand the usefulness of this, but for my kit, this one works perfectly. It does have a little knurled end here, so you can use this as a hammer to pound in a tent stake or something if you need to. But otherwise, a great little, handy little shovel there. I've got this is a 7x9 ripstop nylon tarp, and got it wrapped with about 10 feet of paracord, some extra cordage. You can lay this down, make a small A-frame shelter, a little lean-to, get yourself out of the sun, have some shelter. Let's see what else we got in here. And since it is fall, I did go ahead and pack. This is a fleece sleeping bag that I've got vacuum sealed and shrunk down. Probably good with all your clothes on to about 0 degrees. It's nothing that's going to save you in the super cold, but it will take the bite out if it does get cold. And it's nice. It's like a fleece jacket, but it zips up, and it is a sleeping bag, and I've got it compressed down super tight to sit in my pack for the winter time. And I've also got 2 Mylar emergency blankets. Just redundancy again, I do have the Titan sleeping bag, like I said. You could get inside this, then get inside the fleece and stay warm. And if you needed some extra, maybe reflect some heat back to you off a fire, got a couple extra Mylar bags there. You have a small axe. This is the Eagle Ridge little camp hatchet. Nice little hatchet. You can see this in my review of BattleBox Mission 20. This came with it. I really like this. I used it a little bit out in the woods, and I was so impressed with it that it earned a place in my get home bag. Process wood, do all kinds of stuff. A nice little hatchet. And I'll put a link to my BattleBox Mission 20 down below, and you can go check that out if you like. Okay. Also, here's some more fire stuff. Smith's Fire Tinder Kit. It's a little cheese grater with a fire steel inside of it. Great sticks and make a nice fine powder, some fat wood if you can find it. Nifty little tool, great for making tinder. I have a whole pack of Esprit solid fuel. Various hand and foot warmers. The iron oxide kind that you shake, and once they start absorbing oxygen, they heat up. Just throw in your boots, throw in your pockets, just in case it gets extra cold. Do you have a waterproof covered Bic lighter? This case keeps it waterproof, and you see you got a Bic lighter in there, and then it's got a neat little lip here that you can fold up over the pressure switch there for the gas, and it'll hold it on so you don't burn your finger. Like I say, that's nice and watertight. I do have a lighter in here, and I've got a small Esprit titanium stove, just in case everything else I have fails, and this works off the Esprit fuel. You can see the square sits there. It's just got 3 legs on it that fold open, and it's a nifty little stove for a real fast cook. Nice and light. It's made out of titanium, like I said, so you can boil water pretty quick with just an Esprit instead of breaking out the big Esprit stove. Now for calories, my food pack here. Got a Patriot Pantry 72-hour kit. Freeze dried. It's cheesy chicken rice, creamy potato soup, vegetable beef stew, and tortilla soup. 4 servings of each. Enough for 72 hours. Lasts me a whole lot longer than that, I'll tell you that. This is pretty heavy. It's freeze dried. Just boil up some water, mix that up, and you're set to go. An MRE heater, MRE sugar packs, a couple more toilet paper, you know, the condiment pack that comes with the MREs. And I do keep an MRE in here. Not even sure exactly what that is. And a couple snacks. wheat snack bread, of course, and then one of the First Strike energy bars. And of course, cheese spread. Can't have the wheat snack bread without the cheese spread. That's a staple. Okay, just one more unit to go through here. Trying to get through this pretty quick. So like I say, a lot of this is redundant. Got a couple chem lights. Another waterproof fire kit. Got some fire cord, live fire, some waterproof matches in there. Again, just extra redundancy. Another way to start fires if I need to. Of course, more duct tape. You know, that stuff is invaluable. Survival grenade fishing kit inside here. It's a neat little kit. Just throw this in here just to have it. A nice size signal mirror. Some CR123 batteries that go with my flashlight. This is a pocket chainsaw in case you need to cut something a little bit thicker and tender. It's got some straps on it. Everything fits in this nice little pouch. It's another awesome Christmas gift from my wife. It's so nice having a spouse that supports my prepping. She looks for cool stuff like this and sticks it in my stocking, which is awesome. Got a small knife sharpener just to touch up any blades. Got a small folding UST pocket saw. Not the greatest saw, but it will cut. And then a set of improvised arrows or spearheads, little frog gig. You can attach these to sticks and spear some fish, maybe spear some small game if you need to. There's a bunch of these different little arrowheads in here. It's a neat little set. I believe that's it. I do have an extra knife sharpener, bottle opener, fire steel combo I keep on the outside of my pack. It's got a carbide scraper, a little angled knife sharpener, bottle opener, and then this unscrews and there's a fire steel in there. And then in the back I carry a 3-liter water bladder in the back, attaches to my strap there with a nice little magnet. And that is my get home bag. Okay, there's something else in there. Oh, of course, paper, pen, another compass, lensatic compass so that you can shoot azimuths. Very important if you don't know how to do land navigation. Highly suggest you get a book, watch a DVD, learn how to use a compass. Some foot powder, very important. Another telescoping tinder blower, and yet another fire steel. So 3 or 4 or 5 ways in here to start fire. It's very important. And that's it for my get home bag. Go ahead and drop down into the comments, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, what you like, what you dislike about my get home bag. Remember, I'm planning this bag because I'm thinking I'm going to have to hike 54 miles. If something does happen, solar flare, EMP, something like that, where I have no transportation, I wanted this to where if I have to put it on my back, I can get from work to home. Like I said, it's 54 miles and be able to survive any time of year while doing that. Now granted, if it's just a breakdown emergency, I do carry toolkits, battery chargers, instant jump starters in my truck with me, so I won't need a lot of this stuff, but I am prepared for any type of an automobile accident or automotive breakdown on my way to work. But I wanted to gear this towards being able to get home to my family if SHTF does occur and I have to hike it home. So like I said, drop down, let me know what you think, what you like, what you don't like. And of course, I appreciate all my subscribers. You guys are great. I'm starting to get a lot more comments on my videos. I love the feedback. Please keep it up. So give me a like and a subscribe. Let me know what you like or don't like. Until, well, one more thing I want to talk about. I mentioned before I was going to do a video, and I have shot the video and I have done the forging. This is my latest knife creation. It's an 11-inch fighter chopper. Still got to do the heat treat on it and do the final grind. It's going to be a convex edge. Nice finger choil here so you can get up and do some fine work with it. If you need to, your hand can slide back, and it's got plenty of meat to be able to chop. And it's got some very nice balance to it up close if you do have to get into a hand-to-hand combat situation. So look toward a video on this coming soon. Until next time, I'm John with Beer, Bourbon, and Bushcraft. See ya!